Hello, in this video I'm going to be setting out the brickwork. This is a model where I left off last time with the exception of adding in this miniature crate and a few odd bricks. Also made this cement bag which I think looks pretty realistic, has real cement inside it, and I might make a video on how I made that a bit later. Close up of the bricks here, and yeah, that's what we have. So alright, let's get into it and we'll get setting out the brickwork. First thing I'm going to need to make are these profiles which will guide the brickwork as I build it. Essentially they're placed on each corner and allow us to gauge the height and overall levelness of the brickwork. Okay, so we have our three profiles that's going to guide our brickwork. Affix them to the wall, so how we do that, we usually have a profile arm which is a right angle bracket that allows you to fix it to the frame of the house and then to the profile itself. That's all they basically are. By fixing it to the frame of the clamps, we can easily adjust the profile to make sure it's plumb on both sides. So those are the three profiles set up on each corner. You can see the brick on this one sits on the inside of the profile and this side on the outer edge of the profile. And we come along to this brick and we've got this one on the inside as well. And this next part is the isolation paper. It's designed to protect your home against like radiant heat and such like that, which is a must in Australia. It kind of looks the part, but it has no reflective backing, so it won't do much reflecting, but it's still going to look the part anyway. And the next step is gauging the brickwork. So we want the brickwork to be flush with the top of the window, so when we lay bricks above it, there won't be no awkward cuts in there. See, hopefully focus there. Yeah, these bricks are 5mm in height, so basically I want to have a 1mm bed. So I'm just going to measure 6mm intervals down from these data marks, and that'll be my gauge. And that's essentially what it looks like. Okay, so the profiles are set up and into position. They're all gauged, all where they should be. Yeah, it's starting to come together. Now the last thing I need before I can start laying bricks is I need a string line now. So I have basically this, and I've cut some line blocks, miniature line blocks out of an eraser. No idea if it's going to work or not yet, haven't tried it out. I'm just kind of hoping. God, I honestly cannot believe this worked as painlessly as it did. Ungauge like so, move it up, move it down. Okay, so I've got some bricks there, I've got some cement here. Basically it's just cement and a little bit of plaster, and also some glue in there, and the glue helps it from not drying out so quick, so hopefully it'll stay a little bit consistent. It's drying out a little bit there, but I'll just keep adding water to it, and then it'll basically just comes like a paste, and it takes a while to dry out, hopefully, if I've got enough glue in there. First time I've added plaster to it though, so maybe that'll make a difference. The reason why I've added plaster to it is just to try and lighten the colour up a little bit. Cement without sand kind of probably dries a little bit dark, so I'll keep knocking it up like this. These bricks here too, they're also made from plaster with some red oxide in there. Maybe next video I'll show you how to do the cement and make the bricks as well, but what happens is they become like quite porous, kind of like real bricks that are very porous, and they just suck up the moisture, so I have to actually dunk them in some water. Follow me. Yeah, see, like the air just comes straight out of them. That's how porous they are, but they do kind of look the part. Okay, I'll probably only get one course on today because I'm running out of a bit of time, so I might do the second course on the flashing in the next video. So this cement's just kind of nice and like goopy now, I would say. Feels like this. I don't have a mini trowel either, so I'm going to use this, which would be interesting. So it kind of sucks about being so small, the model. Yeah, there he goes, first brick. yeah, it's kind of our first brick in. Like, it looks okay. How I'm jointing up, I've got this piece of wire and I'm coming along here and I'm basically just like this. So I'll be doing that for every single joint on here. Hopefully it's going to look okay. I'll point these up and see how I go. So what I do, I can take this line up a little bit now. Like that. And then normally scrape off these. Like so. Okay, that looks alright. See it. And the lighting's terrible at the moment. Brush a little bit. Okay, so now we're onto our damp-proof core. Stops the moisture rising from basically the ground up into the frame. I'll be using this black electrical tape as the damp-proof course because it pretty much closely resembles it, and it's also sticky on the back, so I'll be able to stick it onto the bricks and onto the framework quite easily. And then we have it installed, damp-proof course. That basically wraps it up for this video. So what's next? In the next video, I'll be finishing off the brickwork basically. And then we'll be coming on the inside and doing some insulation and plaster, maybe on just this section of the wall, and we'll keep this timber frame exposed there.